Hey guys, this is going to be Road to Diamond episode 13, and the first game, as you can see, isn't going too well for my team. My team is actually doing not quite as bad as me. I'm doing really bad. It's a pretty hard lane for me. I was getting poked a lot, and I also got camped a decent amount. And as you can see, starting off, we actually lost that fight, which puts us in a pretty bad situation. But this next clip was just me pushing mid, and the Ziggs actually underestimates my damage, so along with Kadal, I'm able to finish him off, so that's pretty good for me. So since, like I mentioned earlier, I wasn't doing very good this game, I actually go Bruiser GANGPLANK build, which I've been trying out recently, and it's actually really good, really effective if you're behind, especially if your team doesn't have a tank. So as you can see in my build, I'm actually building Spirit Visage right now, and I have Ninja Tabby, and then I'm also going to go a few more tank items later. So I recommend trying out this build. It's a little bit of a different play style. You just have to play more up front, don't be too scared, and you also should try and let your team know that you're building tanky, so that way they play as if you're a front line instead of playing like you're going to die in a second. This clip, just get the 1-for-1 on Ziggs. He actually does get his last bomb out, so I do end up dying. But as you see in a few clips here coming up, my team, or your team, won't always realize that you're a tank, so they won't play like you're a tank, and that can actually cause a few issues. But as long as they know, it can be really effective. Because we have high damage, but not really very much tankiness, so that's why I went this build. Here. My team's actually doing a little bit better now, starting to make a comeback, and this Rengar just flashes over the wall, and we do get Baron. So that's really good for us. So you can look at my build if you want to know what you're supposed to build for this. Just go pretty much standard tank into, what's that called? Hydra, yeah. Titanic Hydra, and then Sterix Gauge are your two sort of offensive items. So in this clip, my team fought a 4v5, which was not very smart by them. I was not there to help them because I was backing because I had a bunch of gold. But we're still pretty not ahead, but our team at this point is just better than their team, just at this point in the game. Here's an example. My team didn't really think I was very tanky, so instead of trying to come fight with me, they just run, and I'm kind of left to do nothing. And I'm pretty sure we would have won this if my team would have helped me. They were pretty low, but then again, the other team was pretty low, and they didn't have that much damage left. So this next clip, we are on Baron again, but then the enemy wants to contest. So we just kind of peel back, and my team kind of runs away for this most of the part here. I think they didn't realize how tanky I was. As you can see, I lived for 15 seconds there or something. And that would have been plenty of time for my team to do damage, so I was kind of upset about that I guess they didn't realize that I was really tanky. And this fight goes pretty badly because my team kind of lets me die, but luckily we have a bunch of team mushrooms in our jungle, so I wasn't even paying attention. I was just trying to explain to them what we're supposed to do, since I'm a tank and Teemo somehow gets a triple kill, I hardly noticed that, so you know. It actually goes pretty well for us. Ends up being a 4-for-4 when it was originally a 1-for-4. Yeah, 1-for-4. Next clip, after that we do get Baron before they can contest, but they are trying to contest after it. And I think my team realizes that I'm a tank, so they're not really afraid to do damage. And the other team's also realizing that I'm a tank, so they're not trying to focus me as much, which lets me actually do a decent amount of damage in this fight, and I end up getting triple kill maybe? Yeah, triple kill, almost a quadra kill, but Caitlyn does finish that off. So off of that, we're actually able to end this game, and like I said, I would always recommend going this tank build if you're a little bit behind and if your team needs a tank, obviously. So it's actually really effective. You just have to play a little bit differently. I could possibly make a separate video just talking about it. Not sure if you guys would be interested in that, but I think it's a pretty viable build. Okay, and then moving on to the next game, playing GANGPLANK again. I have been trying to put pretty much only GANGPLANK games in these videos, which I think you guys like better. First clip, me and Braum were trying to kill Cernectin, and I didn't think we'd be able to kill him, but we actually are because he messed up, so I'm fine with that. As you can see, I'm also going the same tank build again, just like I said, I fed again, and my team's actually putting in work, so I'm just going tank and just hopefully they can carry. And a reason that I've been not playing so well recently is because I've been playing Rocket League a lot, and I mean obviously the less I play GANGPLANK, the worse I'm going to play him, just because he's a pretty high skill cap champion, so I haven't been playing that well recently. But these games I luckily get good teammates which are able to help me through. So in this clip, this Vel'Koz plays it really well. He actually lives and does a bunch of damage. But unfortunately, Ezreal comes over the wall and I flash for no reason. Actually, he does have to flash kill me, but still, it's not very worth it. So he does end up killing us both, which isn't very good. And then my team kind of got caught, or Vel'Koz got caught, I think, so they ended up doing Baron, which is pretty bad for us. It kind of gets them back into the game. Here I trade 1-for-1 for Ezreal, but luckily we do catch out a few of them, and I think we kill like 3 or 4 of them here. So that's not really that like good of a Baron for them because not many of them keep it. And this play is like some good thinking by Vayne to just finish off the Renekton with Static Shiv, so that was pretty funny. Okay, so next clip is just like kind of the start of a fight. Except, again, I'm kind of out of position, and even though I'm tanky, my team kind of lets me die because they don't realize that I live long. So if I do use this build again, I'm definitely going to try and communicate with my team more that, like, if I get engaged on, that they should still fight because of just how strong I am. And as you can see how, like, fed Vayne is, even with me dying early and her having, like, one less front line than she should have, she's still able to, like, basically clean their entire team up, so. Vayne's playing really well. Pretty happy I got her on my team. At this point, she's basically just carrying our whole team. Along with Braum was actually putting in some good work with his stuns and whatnot. Okay, this is like basically the last fight I think, and they actually had used a lot on me before this fight started, so we knew we could pretty much win. And I'm just too tanky, and they didn't really realize that. So I actually almost dying here, but luckily my oranges come up in time. I'm actually baiting the Alistar because I know my oranges are up, so I bait him to try and kill me and finish him off with the barrel. So ended up doing like pretty well this game, even though I would still give most of the credit to Vayne and Vel'Koz this game for carrying that. But just showcasing that even if you're really behind, if you go that GANGPLANK build, you can still do pretty well. This last game was kind of tilting at the beginning. You will see me flame this Kled. I do not recommend flaming, but sometimes people deserve it. So you'll see me flame this Kled because me and Master Yi are trying to fight this Hecarim, which we easily could have killed if Kled came, but no. What is he doing? He's just hitting the tower. I thought he like left or something, but he's just been hitting the tower the entire time. And he doesn't even leave right away. I was like, look at him, he's NA solo queue. So he for some reason is thinking we're just gonna get the tower, so yeah, I flame him. I think it's kind of deserved flame, although I wouldn't recommend flaming just because it makes your team get mad and just not a good idea. So this game is going like okay for me. I actually picked up that kill with my ult, but then Master Yi dies, which kind of gives them a free dragon, which isn't very good. But this next clip, a lot of time has passed, but I haven't really done anything other than fail a triple barrel, and this just showcases how like stupid ADCs are in this meta. Like I miss every single barrel and I miss everything, and I'm not even fed, and I still easily kill her. So that was just sad. This game was basically me getting carried, as I think you are getting used to now because I am sucking recently. Probably darn Rocket League. I gotta stop playing it so much. Focus more on getting better at League. So. But luckily, this Caitlyn is even worse than I am, and flashes right into my barrel. I mean, it was probably going to hit her anyways, but it just put her in my melee range, which that was just, she's not having a good time this game. Let's just put it that way. So I'm actually getting kind of fed now, which is kind of funny, just because of how bad I was playing, but I'll take it. If you can get fed and still play bad, then just imagine what you can do if I was actually playing good. So this Riven is just, or maybe I'm just playing against really bad people, because this Riven just tries to flash over the wall and just misses everything on me, so that was pretty funny. We're just kind of pushing down in their base, and there's not really too much they can do at this point. We're so far ahead. They don't have like hardly any towers, so this is the last fight, I think. Heckram jumps on me, which was good by him. Good decision, but he doesn't have enough damage to kill me before my team comes in to help. So I did lag a little bit there. I'm not sure what that was, but either way, ended up winning all 3 of these games. No thanks to me, but hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully I will do a little bit better next time.